Okay, can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yay! Okay, thank you, Bella. I'll start over. Sorry about that. There's been a lot of intensity in the last few days, and for some people, not necessarily everyone, but for some people, that's been resulting in some tech craziness or some communication craziness. I know I'm not the only one, because I've been hearing that from like all my students and clients. So thank you for bearing with me. We just have to roll with it and kind of laugh. And thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, anything else happens, just type in the chat, because I can see you. So, and I can see you, I can hear you. You can, we'll unmute some people, we'll be doing some readings, but we really, really want our big focus to be the channeling of Archangel Michael, right? So who's excited to hear a channeling from Archangel Michael? You can type in the chat, and hopefully everybody can hear now. Can you hear now? Let me make sure. Type if you can hear me now. You should be able to hear me now. Yay! Okay, good, good, good. Want to make sure everybody's on board with that. So what I was saying in Silent Land was we're having this event today because Friday's the solstice. We just had a full moon. We have on the next new moon, we actually have a solar eclipse. It's a full solar eclipse. Most of us won't get to see that one unless you happen to live in the Southeast Pacific Ocean or Argentina or Chile. Those are some of the parts of the world that will experience that. But as we know, solstices, equinoxes, eclipses, new moons, full moons, all of this is natural power, right, you guys? This is the power of nature. This isn't some human-made construct like, let's call February 14th Valentine's Day, much as we love Valentine's Day, or let's call December 25th Jesus' birthday. Nobody actually knows what his birthday was. You know what I mean? This is not like created as like, let's all call it this. These are natural events. Do you guys believe that the stars have power? Do you believe that natural power, exactly. Do you believe that the moon affects you? And of course, those of us as women, we know we're affected by the moon, the tides, and our own cycle. You know, I used to call it being on my moon, you know, my moon time. I'm now at the new phase where I guess you could call me moonopause. That's a good one. But you know, we are tuned in with nature. we're wired for that. We're actually creatures of the earth as well as the stars. So I have a feeling Archangel Michael is going to be talking more about all of this, because I'm feeling the energy and the intensity. And I just really, really wanted to be with you guys and share some wisdom and some light and some of Archangel Michael's incredible power. We do have a very special invitation for those of you who are not already in the Wisdom School of Light. Some of you might not have heard of it. Some of you are in Wisdom School, which is great. I know some of you guys want to share a little bit about it from a student's perspective. We'll have that later too. And some of you may be kind of thinking about Wisdom School, like, maybe that's something for me, maybe it's not something for me. So we'll just make sure that you have all the information you need, and you also have a better sense of how Archangel Michael and I roll. You know, how do we serve? How do we shine? What's this kind of energy that you get to connect with and immerse with? And we're not, I say we continuously because we've merged. He's like always, always here. When you've got Sage, you've got Archangel Michael. It doesn't always work the other way, though. You don't always have Sage when you have Archangel Michael, because he's a lot bigger than me. But when you're studying with me, you are getting a clear, direct access to Archangel Michael. And not only through me, but my job, my joy is to help you trust your connection more with the angels, to help you trust your connection more with the Ascended Masters, with Jesus, with your highest self, with God, with Goddess. This is something that I am so passionate about. That's what we do in Wisdom School of Light. We go even deeper, and it's important to reach as many people as possible. So that's why I'm here with you guys today. And it's such a perfect time for it, right? It's just such a perfect time. So thank you for joining me today. And if you have questions too, if you have questions just about your life, you can type them. We're going to get to maybe 2 or 3 readings toward the end of our call today. If you have questions about Wisdom School, you can type them, and we're going to get to support you. You know, some of you might want me to do an intuitive check, like, is Wisdom School right for you? Is it right for you now? Is it silver or gold, or is it not? And I'll be honest, of whatever intuitive information I get. I don't always say everybody yes and everybody gold. I do not. It's not true. You know, right? Like, I only want the people who it's a perfect fit for to be in the program. If you love angels and you want to enhance your intuition and you want to be more successful with your earthly life too, you want to have more enrichment on all levels, abundance. You guys know I'm like an abundance, law of attraction expert, right? You don't need me to tell you my whole bio again, right? I think a lot of you guys know me. You know, voted the #1 law of attraction program in the world a few years ago. Archangel Michael and I, one of our programs. And, you know, this is the real thing if you love angels. If you're not an angel person, have a great day. Go somewhere else. And I love you anyway. But this is for angel lovers and people who get that the angels are just as real as you, as me, as this computer or phone that we're connecting on, as this chair that you're sitting on, as your house, that tree over there, the sun and the moon. The angels are real, and they're here to help you, and they want to help you more. And they've been trying to reach you, right? So having a stronger, clearer, more consistent connection to your source, including these beautiful messengers that are the intermediaries between the divine and us. They are here to help us. They're here to help us with every aspect of our lives. So what will your life be like when you feel that connection more, when you can trust and you can discern and you can tell, hey, was that my highest self, my angels giving me that idea? Or was that just a hope or fear or a projection, some unprocessed emotional stuff, or someone else's opinion, or maybe, or just my kind of conscious mind, left brain? You know, how do you discern that? How can you tell? And this is such an important skill. And it's not something that you really learn like in an hour or even in a week. It's a skill that's developed, you know, over time. And that's why with Wisdom School, we have 6-month enrollments, because in that 6 months, you can always renew and do more than 6 months, as almost everybody does, which is fantastic to have people to get to see your growth over such a period of time. But that gives you that opportunity to really go deeper and really go higher. So go ahead and type your questions. I promise to check the chat often. Don't be shy. You know, we want to hear from you. We're here to support you. Hi, Ada. I think I said hi to almost everybody. Some of you guys, I can't see your name from how it shows me on the Zoom, but you can type and say hi to me that way. And I'm so delighted to spend this time with you today. So let's take a few moments to prepare for Archangel Michael, because he's going to come through like really loud and strong, because that's what he does. He's pretty booming. If you were multitasking, try to stop multitasking now. If you have to go take care of your kid or your dog or whatever, try to do that and then come back and give this your full attention, because it's TelAttunement. These channelings that are live like this, or even they have a lot of power in the replay as well. They're more than just a channeled message. They're more than a meditation. They're like an energetic transmission. And you guys who have worked with me and Archangel Michael before, whether in Wisdom School or one of our other programs, you know what I'm talking about. So if you are listening to the replay and you're like listening to it auditorily and you're driving, stop driving, because this is a healing, this is a transmission. It's powerful. And you might get trancy, you might get emotional, you might feel tingles, you might have inspired thoughts come to you, and you want to pay attention to that. So give this your full attention, and we're going to hear from Archangel Michael now. Who's excited? You can type I'm excited, or hello, Archangel Michael. Okay, great. Hello, 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 everyone, and heaven high, heaven high, heaven high. Get my little joke there. I am Archangel Michael, and I called you here today. Thank you, Sage, for being my physical mouthpiece to call these beautiful souls, these brothers and sisters on the path, these members of our soul family. I want to tell you so much. I want to share so much with you. And I am so glad that you are listening and listening with your whole self right now. So any part of you that needs to be loosened up or freed up, if you need to kick your shoes off, if you need to take your glasses off, if you need to loosen your neck tie, men, take those ties off. Women, take those choker necklaces off. Make yourself fully at home. Make yourself fully at home in your body and on your planet right now. Listen to your body. I want you to receive and perceive this with your whole self. There's a reason that you're here. There's a reason that you were guided to this right now. Light now. And yes, it's the solstice. Now, we're going to be talking about light. When you think of light, what do you think of? Do you think of physical light? Do you think of light as in not having a lot of weight? Do you think of spiritual light? Do you think of the light bulb that goes off as an aha, I had an inspired thought? That's represented by a light bulb, isn't it? There are so many ways to interpret light. What I am here to share with you today is that light is who you are. Energy is who you are. God light, my friends, is who you are. God light is who I am. That's what you need to type right now. That's what you need to say right now. That's what you need to feel and embrace. God light is who I am. I am God light. I am God light having a human experience. I am God light having a human experience. That's an upgrade over I am a spiritual being having a human experience, right? Remember that quote?
Yes.
What would it be like to know that you are God light, to feel that you are God light having a human experience? Now, why are we doing this around the solstice? At the solstice, if you're experiencing summer solstice, that is the longest day of the year, correct? So
Right.
it's the day with the most solar light. Okay. If you are experiencing winter solstice, then that is the time that the light begins to return. So either way, it's about light. God light is who I am. That is your mantra. I want you to claim that as your mantra. I want you to write it down on little post-its and index cards like Sage does. I want you to put it on your screen of your computer. Make it your, what do you call it, wallpaper on your phone. Make it your wallpaper on your freaking wall, okay? I am Godlight. Do whatever you need to do to remember this. Claim it. Allow yourself to feel it. Did you notice the shift in the energy right there? I went from yang to yin. You went from yang to yin. You need both. You need the masculine and you need the feminine, and you need them embodied and integrated within your whole being. Now, I have been whispering in Sage's inner ear about 3 kinds of light. And I want to share this with you right now. Solar light, lunar light, and stellar light. Solar light, obviously the light from your sun. Your sun also is a star, so it's also stellar, which means of the stars, stellar light. Doesn't the word stellar also mean spectacular? Doesn't it also mean fantastic, amazing, exceptional, excellent?
Yes, yes.
You need to immerse yourself, beloveds, in all 3 of those kinds of actual physical light. You need more sunlight, you need more moonlight, you need more starlight. That is a home love assignment for you. We don't give homework. Sage and I don't give homework. You don't need to go back to high school. You don't need that stuff. But home love, a way for you to love yourself, a way for you to love God and feel God's love, a way for you to love life and let life love you back more. This you need. Am I right? Or am I right? Am I light or am I light? Are you light or are you light? Who's light? Who is light? I want you to do something right now to claim that. If you need to type it, if you need to throw your arms up, if you need to pat yourself, if you need to say, I am light. I embrace the light I am. I shine with the light I am. I shine with the light divine. 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 You can make a song out of it. You can make a dance out of it. You can drum it. You can put it into your food. Feel the light you are. Shine the light you are. The light you are is made of God. The light you are, is made of pure, infinite, eternal, and external, and internal, unconditional, vibrant, radiant, infinite, glowing love. You are love embodied. And if you are love embodied, if you are God light in human form, then how can there be any separation between you and your desires? How can there be any need for you to prove yourself? How can there be any need for you to work so damn hard? Who feels they're working hard? Most of you humans feel you're working too damn hard the vast majority of the time. And we see you. We, your angelic helpers, we, your bodhisattvas, we, your ascended masters, we, your loving ancestors, we see you suffering, we see you struggling, and sometimes it makes angels cry. Did you know we can cry? It makes me, Archangel Michael, feel sad to see you struggle. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to suffer. God did not put you here to suffer and struggle. Do you have some lessons that are difficult? Sure. Do you have some times where things don't work out the way you expected or planned or hoped? Yes. Do you have grief and loss as a natural part of the cycle of life? Yes. But you do not have to struggle and suffer as much as you have been. You don't. If you're done struggling and suffering, then choose a new way. Get yourself aligned up with the kind of people, with the kind of practices, with the kind of places that bring you joy, that lift you up, that open your heart, that hold the mirror up to you, that send you kisses and help you feel alive. This is my call to you. This is my invitation. This is my incitation to you. I want you to get inspired. I want you to get on fire right now. What are you passionate about? What's missing in your life? These are not rhetorical questions. These are real questions. I want you to think about these. I want you to meditate on these. I want you to pray on these and play with these. And one of the best ways to do that is in a tribe. Can you do it on your own? Yes. Is it more fun if you do it in a tribe of like-minded, light-hearted spiritual seekers who get you, who see you, who love you, who celebrate you, who support you, and who sometimes give you a little bit of a kick in the butt? A kick in the ass, that's right. I'm here to give you that kick in the you-know-what, that cosmic kick in the keister. And sometimes you need another human being, or several other human beings, or a whole tribe of other human beings to help you help yourself, to help you heal yourself. All healing is between you and God. All healing is between you and God. All healing is between who? I want you to type it. All healing is between who? You're typing right now, or you're saying right now, me and God. Me and God. All healing is between me and God. The right catalysts for healing for you, people like Sage, or whoever it is that you're guided to work and play and grow and learn and live and laugh and love with, they're not healing you. They're helping you allow healing in. They're helping you remember that you can heal yourself. They're helping you accept God's healing power. They're helping you pick up the tools and use the tools to heal yourself and your life. This is God's truth. This is God's invitation for you. And I am here for you. Call upon me and know that I am here. And if you're called to join me and Archangel Michael, me as Archangel Michael, Sage and Archangel Michael, that's both of us right here, right now. If you're called to join us, whatever way feels right for you. One of your home love assignments and alignments is to spend more time with the sun, more time with the moon, and more time with the stars. Within you and in the physical and natural world. Do this in a way that's conscious. Do this in a way that's intentional. Do this in a way that's grateful. God has put you here on this beautiful, beautiful planet. You know, I've visited a lot of planets. You were constructed to have the kind of senses that can best appreciate the kind of beauty that your creator put on this planet. Does that make sense? You have eyes to see. For most of you, most of the time, these senses work very well. You have ears to hear the birds, the flowing water, the leaves in the breeze, the laughter. You have tongues to taste. You can sing. How incredible is it that your body is a musical instrument? Have you ever thought of that? Have you ever really thought of that? How many times have you thought about that? My body can produce music. And some of you do other things with your bodies to produce music, like Sage likes to bang on things and herself. Natural drummers like to do that. You are a phenomenon. Do you know that you have capacities far beyond what you have been tapping into? And I'm not just talking about your singing and your body drumming. You have a capacity for wisdom, and you have a capacity for compassion. You have an infinite capacity to change this world for the better, to create it as a heaven on earth, and to already now, even with its craziness and political upheaval and environmental, etc., 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 you have a capacity to choose to experience this right here. No matter what's going on in your life, no matter who is saying what or not doing this in your life, no matter what's going on with your body or your finances, you have a capacity to choose to experience this as heaven on earth. Join me in doing so. With infinite love, this is Archangel Michael signing out, and yet not signing out, because I'm still here. I'm always here. Here. And I love you. Now go shine. Wow, 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 wow. Sage back, Sage fully in the mic here. Ah! How many of you guys felt the energy on that? Wow, thank you, Archangel Michael. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I'm going to be re-listening to that. I don't know how many minutes long it was, but it is well worth re-listening, right? How many of you guys want to re-listen to that? Woo! Oh, wow. I mean, just even all those affirmations and all those mantras he poured and all that energy that he poured on us. And we have home love, right? We have some mantras in there. We have our home love of connecting more with the sun and the moon and the stars. And I want every single one of you to do that. If you happen to be in our wisdom school, we're going to be going more deeply with all of these things in there. If you're even in our Facebook, our free group, we have a free group there now. It's called Tribe of Light. If you're not in there yet, just Google not Google, search in Facebook. You open your Facebook, you go into the search box and you type Tribe of Light and you'll find our group. You click join and you can join the group. I'll be happy to add all of you in there. And if you're not already getting our emails, or even if you are, you might want to put your email address in that little application. This is for the free group, so that you get the new version of 7 great ways to connect with your angels. It's hot off the presses. Jan helped make it beautiful. Thank you, Jan. And that's a free gift for everybody. Wisdom School. Let's talk about Wisdom School for a little bit, okay? Because this is the world's first angelic learning and healing academy run by Archangel Michael. That in itself right there is reason to join Wisdom School, right? For a lot of you, like we had you at Archangel Michael is running this program. He's running the school. Some of you guys are in Wisdom School. Janet is in Wisdom School. Jan is in Wisdom School. A lot of people here know about this. So you guys can share. If you like, you can type and I'll give you guys the mic and you can share from your perspective what Wisdom School is. I would like to invite you from my heart. We have right now some absolutely phenomenal bonuses. Let me get this. I've got too many things open here. There we go. Okay, so let's pop up and we're just going to take a little tour of Wisdom School together. I want you to hear this mission statement. And the website that we're at, if you just go to Archangel Michael Wisdom School of Light.com, it will land you at this page where you can learn all about Wisdom School. I want you to really hear this mission statement. And here's the thing, deciding to join Wisdom School and which level, silver or gold, because we have 2 levels, Decide this not from your head, but from your heart and your highest self. Tap your third eye. Ask the angels to guide you. Ask your highest self to guide you. And act on what you know to be true. Act on your choice. I don't want a mushy choice, okay? You can still feel some Archangel Michael bossiness in me. That's also the New York bossiness. You need to have a really clear yes or a really clear no. You need to have a really clear decision, because this is a very important decision. And I'm not just saying that. This is a decision that will change your life. It has the capacity to change your life for the better, all aspects of your life, like people are experiencing in the wisdom school. So make your clear choice and feel good about your choice. The school mission statement, Archangel Michael's Wisdom School of Light, is dedicated to providing world-class spiritual education, soul and energy healing, and empowering training in manifestation and esoteric arts to awakening souls on planet Earth. We promise to provide you with a loving, thriving community of kindred spirits to serve as your sacred tribe, to support your physical, mental, emotional, creative, social, financial, and spiritual well-being. We are committed to your inspiration, your transformation, and your manifestation of your very best and blessed life. And we joyously celebrate the unique light of God. You are, and you came here to shine. We have some really amazing bonuses right now. This countdown timer, if you happen to be seeing this page in time, those of you who are here live, you are. This one expired. It was the angelic healing prayer session with Archangel Raphael and Reiki. But you know what? I hate leaving anybody out. If you see this session right now, like you're here right now, or you're hearing the replay, and you send me an email after you sign up for Wisdom School, send me an email and say, please send me the angelic healing prayer, and I'll send it to you, especially if you sign up today, okay? But I can't just keep doing it forever. Like, you know, it's like 3 months from now, it's not going to happen. But if you sign up for Wisdom School today, I promise I will also give you the angelic healing prayer. These other two are for everybody who signs up by June 24th, okay? And that includes a bonus live guide-a-thon session. Now, normally the gold students get one guide-a-thon session, which is like a 2 to 3 hour, one of them was 4 hours. It's like a half day VIP session where people get heart seat healings, readings, channelings, coaching. You get a lot of personal attention. And it's like having direct access without having to pay like for like the one-on-one type of program. I mean, our one-on-one program for a 3-month one-on-one immersion with me and Archangel Michael is $5,000. A lot of people cannot do that, even with stretching and manifesting and so forth. So that's why we created Wisdom School, to have a much more affordable, accessible way to really receive the support, the healing, the clarity that you need to make your life feel so much more like heaven on earth, and to share the gifts that you came here to share, and to have that abundance and health and love. You can have all of it. We're here to help you have all of this. This is actually a guide-a-thon. It's an additional guide-a-thon session that's open to the silver and the gold members. So even if all you can do is silver right now, you can do silver, and you can upgrade to gold later if you wish to and you're able to. That's totally fine. You're going to get a lot even from the silver. But if you happen to sign up for the silver now, you're also going to get to have a VIP experience with me and Archangel Michael, like the gold students get every month. You're going to have this VIP half-day session with all kinds of readings and healings and heart seats. Those of you who know what guide-a-thons are, if you could explain a little bit in the chat, that would be great. And then this bonus is the Create True Prosperity Now complete channel book. It's 167 pages, unabridged. The whole book is channeling after channeling after channeling from Archangel Michael about abundance, about raising your wealth vibration, about healing your relationship with money, about manifesting true prosperity in all aspects of your life. And that is actually from our award-winning program, Angelic Abundance Activator. So this is going to be available right here. Even if you don't do the Angelic Abundance Activator, you're going to get one of the best pieces of that award-winning program that was voted the #1 law of attraction program in the world. In 2014, it was literally voted the #1 law of attraction course, above everyone from The Secret, above Abraham Hicks, above all these people who are more well-known. This is the #1 program for law of attraction, and you're going to get one of the best resources from that as a bonus if you sign up for Wisdom School by July 1st. So just give you can, read this. You don't even need to. Your intuition will be advanced. Your spiritual evolution, your success, more clarity about your purpose, the kinds of healings that people are getting. It's past life healing. It's ancestral healing, healing the mother wound, the father wound. It's opening your third eye. It's healing your sexuality, opening up your creativity, physical healing. People, even Anil, for example, had a bad back for decades. He said since childhood. I'm not exactly sure how old he is, but he might be like 40 or 45 or something like that. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong, Anil. But so you're talking like 30 years, and in one session, gone. No pain, no more bad back. The instructors are not just me. It would be good if you connect with me and my energy and my style to be in Wisdom School, because we'll be playing together for 6 months. But your main instructors are actually not me. They're Archangel Michael primarily, and Archangel Metatron, Gabriel, Raphael, Jesus Christ, Saint Germain, the star tribes, and the Divine Mother. You're going to be experiencing and immersed in the loving energy with all of these beautiful beings of love and light all the time throughout your time in Wisdom School. So let's take a look at silver and gold. The main differences between silver and gold: everyone gets resources, everyone gets the Facebook private group. If you sign up in time, you're going to get one guide-a-thon, even if you're in silver. But the gold wings, they get more meditations, they get more audios, they get 2 live sessions per month for the 6 months. So one of them is the guide-a-thon. That's this immersion, kind of like spending half a day together once a month. And that's where you get your questions answered. That's where you have readings. You get the clarity and the healing. It's very experiential, extremely experiential. It's not like there's 3,000 people in there, like so many of these online programs nowadays, and you just are like a number, and you don't even get to work directly with the head teacher, coach, healer, and so on. You get me, you get Archangel Michael every time we check in. We rotate who gets heart seats. We check in with you. I used to be a classroom teacher, and I've always said to my Wisdom School students, there's no hiding in our classroom. If you're the kid in the back of the room who's hiding, we're going to call you in, call you out and call you in, and we're going to be like, hey, how are you doing? How can we support you? What's on your plate right now? What feels like it's bumpy? What feels stuck? What do you want to enhance? What do you want to expand? And we're going to support you directly in the gold wings. You get a lot of that in the gold wings. We have these are some of the member favorites. The soul retrieval healing audio with Archangel Michael, where you bring back your missing power and your missing energy, even across all of your incarnations and timelines. And that is just phenomenal. It's almost everybody's one of their favorites. The ancestral healing, I didn't even put that here, but that's a newer one too. That's a huge favorite. And the debt dissolver. If you have any financial debt or other kinds of debts, this was designed, and it's really powerful. People at one person had $10,000 worth of their IRS debt just disappear. Like, hello. They owed $14,000 to the IRS, and then they listened to this thing 2 or 3 times, and then they only owed $4,000 to the IRS. Like, how cool is that? A lot of other people manifest money miracles in other ways. It's really just phenomenal for the financial impact. But the thing that I didn't realize when the angels and I created the debt dissolver, which you get as part of the Gold Wisdom School, is that it also helps to dissolve other types of debts, like emotional debts, karmic and past life debts, ancestral debts, not only financial, but like those kinds of burdens. So as you can see, it's like really, really, really deep soul healing. We have only a maximum of 30 people in the gold level, so it's very small. very intimate, and we have 23 in there right now. So there's only 7 spots left as of today. If you're watching the replay, it's probably less than 7. So if you're interested in the gold, I would seriously not wait. You've got to jump in and go for the gold like pretty soon, because it's going to fill up. So that is the truth. So if you want in on the gold, now is the best time. I mentioned the bonuses. Okay, I think you guys have it. Just there's some FAQs there. We've got tons of testimonies here. People finding their purpose, launching their businesses, and finding their dream homes, money miracles. You really should read Jason's testimony. Jason might pop on here today. Jason has stepped up through wisdom school and is channeling the angels like on a consistent basis himself. He's released ancestral blocks. He's opened his heart. He's loving himself more. He's cleared these lifetimes worth of pathways. I mean, he just can't say enough about wisdom school. And these are the kind of people that I am honored to get to be with, heart-centered people like Jan and Jason and Joan. And it's just phenomenal. So Jan, if you wanted to pop on and say a few words, let me know, and I'll give you the mic, or anyone else who's in wisdom school. Janet, maybe, I don't know, whoever. Anyway, if you want to pop on, and we'll unmute you there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of readings, like 2 or 3 kind of spot readings. And I'm going to read the chat right now so I can see what you guys typed. Give me just a second to catch up on that. Right, let me see what you guys are sharing here. Financial abundance. A lot of people are asking for that. Perfect. Dream home. Gabriella had a question about that. Ada was asking about professional financial abundance. Perfect. God light is who I am, having a human experience. I love that, Joy. Exactly. Is that exactly how you said it? I don't remember. That's phenomenal. Exactly. There's no more struggling or suffering, and all healing is between me and God. Definitely. More moon time. We are so blessed. Oh my God, I totally need to hear that again. So I'm going to pop over and unmute. Jan wanted to say a few words. Jan, I think, let's see if you're unmuted. There, now we can hear you. Yay!
Hi.
So Jan's been in wisdom school since the beginning.
Right.
And she helps with some of the documents and making things beautiful. And what would you like to share? What do you think people who didn't know anything about wisdom school yet, like what should they know about wisdom school? What's it been like for you in wisdom school? Just whatever you want to share.
Well, I put something in the chat. This is it's so huge that I'm just standing looking, at my good fortune. They have so much close time with Archangel Michael and the others, and all the healings and all the people that are in it. When other people get healed, you can get healed also. So rich. There are so many full handouts, rich channelings that help your life. I just feel filled up by it. So I'm going down this path with Sage and everybody else and Archangel Michael, and I am just thrilled. So I'm grateful, so grateful.
Thank you.
And yeah, there's only a few more spots, and it's the materials that are in the school, the curriculum. You can go over them and you can listen to it. It's all organized really well, and you can find it and you can listen to it. And when you're in a different place, it'll give you a different message. You'll get it can change on you. It's just such a rich resource, and it's so worth it. And I just couldn't possibly imagine doing anything else right now.
Oh, thank
you.
you.
My life. And I've been hanging out with Sage since about 2014. And I've done quite a few of the programs, and I've been blessed to help her out, make things prettier for her in
Yes.
the school and the angelic and the money Reiki and all the different things. There's just so much. And then now the latest thing is the free group page for the angels. And I'm such an angel person. I have the archangels with me all the time, and Archangel Michael opened up my ears so I can hear him. And it's just I'm starting to have more visions. So anyway, do you want me to talk all day?
Oh, thank you so much. I think a lot of what you said is so important. Like, when someone else is in the heart seat, all of us are holding the space for that person. We're all blessing. Some people are sending them Reiki. We're all praying for them. And then they might be healing like this particular issue, like clearing out a money block or having better boundaries or feeling more grounded or increasing their energy in their body. I mean, you've seen all of them, Jan. You've seen all the different types of healings that we do.
This is the best.
But then the other people get
I mean,
the healing too. That's the thing that's so amazing. Yeah, I love that. I love the magic of that. I love the synergy, of it. And we hear that all the time. And thank you, sweetie, so much for mentioning the angelic money Reiki, because when I was giving the tour of the info page, I kind of skimmed past that. Angelic money Reiki is the other live session, everybody, that you get every month. There's the guide-a-thon, which we talked about, but then there's also the angelic money Reiki, which is a lot of it is an energy transmission. You're getting regular Reiki. And Jan is one of our Reiki master graduates, by the way. Mark and I teach the Reiki master intensive about once a year. And she flew in from Washington for that. So that was great getting to see you in person.
I drove.
And then we also have money Reiki. So not only are you having like the healing Reiki and the spiritual awakening of the Usui Reiki, we include Tibetan symbols as well, but then also the money Reiki. So what happens in wisdom school, it's not a Reiki training, but you're actually getting the Reiki healing every month. And then I also put everybody's name, everyone who's in wisdom school, silver and gold, your names are all on my altar. And I do Reiki over your names. I send Reiki, I do prayers. I'm doing that like as I'm guided, like throughout the wisdom school. So there's a lot going on, even in addition to our 2 live sessions a month. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Jan. I really appreciate your sharing. And it's, of course, just an incredible joy. Always a joy having you in wisdom school, especially. It really kind of feels like, even though we've created 12, I think it's 12 or 13 online programs at this point, it really feels like wisdom school is kind of like the culmination, that like all the other work that I've been doing for 25 years has like led to this. And it just feels to me so joyous and so expansive. And someone asked me the other day how long I'll be teaching wisdom school for. Co-teaching with Archangel Michael, he's the main teacher, but I have to do my part, right? And honestly, like my answer is like forever. Like I can't envision not wanting to do this. It just is such an honor and such a joy, and the transformations that people have are phenomenal. Well, why would I ever want to stop? So welcome to everyone, all of our new students who are jumping in. Thank you. We embrace you. We're so happy to have you in there, and you're going to get your welcome email, which will have your access. Super easy. Your password is just your email. And you can dive in. You get into the wisdom school resources in the portal there. You can do anything in any order. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to do everything at once. Just do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, explore, have fun with it. And then we will see you on the live sessions. Let me know if you guys have any questions about wisdom school too. And we're going to pop it into doing a couple of readings too. I want to make sure to answer any questions. And is there anyone who is wondering and wants an intuitive check, an honest intuitive check on whether wisdom school is right for you, or if so, which level, silver or gold? If anybody wants any help with that, you can type that. And you can also do that in the replay, by the way. So if you're watching the replay and this is up on like one of my Facebook groups, or it's up on the YouTube, it's going to be in the Tribe of Light. So the Facebook, the new free group, Tribe of Light, definitely the replay will be there. So wherever you are seeing the replay, if you want me to do an intuitive check for you, I'm happy to do that. But also trust your own intuition, right? Like we say in wisdom school all the time, trust for yourself. If you're feeling energy on it, you have to trust that. You have to trust yourself, trust your intuition. You know, so important. Wonderful, Joy. It was so great to have you here. And let's see who else had a question. There's several questions about abundance. And of course, we kind of specialize in that. So we're happy to help you with that. And Gabriella had a question about dream home. And anyone else has a question? Oh, Anil is here. Oh, fantastic. Anil is the gentleman in Wisdom School who had the phenomenal healing of his back. And so that's just one example. You know, what your healing will look like, we can't even imagine right now. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you, you know, by joining Wisdom School, what is going to shift for you. I can't predict it, but it'll be what you need. It'll be exactly what you need to shift. I'm sure Anil didn't think that he could heal his back, you know. Fantastic. Okay, so let's tune in here. Okay, so Joy would like me to check in for confirmation. Let me check for you really quick on Joy's, on the confirmation on that, sweetie. Okay, so I just wanted to double check because I got it like really quickly, and then I just double checked, like, are we sure? And then now I'm triple checking, and honestly, Joy, you need to go for the gold. It's like, I literally hear the phrase, go for the gold, go for the gold, go for the gold. Because for you, the live interactivity and actually getting in the heart seat and getting your questions answered, that's a huge value for you. Whereas if you were in the silver with just the sort of more do-it-yourself and the Facebook, you wouldn't do as much. Does that make sense? Like you would think that you would do it, but you wouldn't really do that much with it. So what you want to do is work with your learning style, and you're much more of a live interactive, you're like a people person. So being in the gold where you're like live in the sessions. And the other thing is the money Reiki is the other important part of that for you, because for your business, the money Reiki part will really, really be huge for expanding your business. So that's why we get the gold for you. Fantastic. Does it make sense? Yeah, I get a no on silver. It's like, you know, like if you're going to do it, you got to go for the gold, go all the way. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the money Reiki is so important. And also the life support. Like you're the kind of person who would actually schedule, and we have the schedule all the way through December already planned out. So it's easy for you to just mark them in your calendar, clear your calendar. You don't have to come to all of the live sessions, but of course, come to as many as you can. And I know you, Joy was at our retreat. Joy, I've known Joy for what, 15 years, 17 years? I just know you and love you so much. And because I know you, I know that you would get in the heart seat and you would ask questions. And so you would optimize and you would get the best return on your investment, because you would be like, hey, I have a question, you know, and we'd be happy to help you. So Pia, let me check for you. So Pia, we get a really strong yes for you. And for you, there's actually two options. You could either do the gold. If you're able to do the gold like today, jump in and get the gold. If you can't though, if for some reason the finances are like not quite there for the gold, then go for the silver and upgrade to the gold as soon as you're able to. So I'll still make sure that everyone from, you know, you guys who, if you go in for the silver initially, I'll, you know, I'll remember you, because I'll know you, I'll remember you. I'll make sure that when you upgrade to the gold that you get all the benefits that are still in place for the gold now. So, you know, let's say you upgrade in a month or 2 or 3 or whatever. But, you know, jump in. If you can go for the gold all the way, go for the gold. That'll be great. If not, then do the silver and upgrade. Does it make sense? Because the silver right now, yeah, you're nodding your head, because the silver right now, one nice thing about, if you jumped in now, is the silver actually gets a live session this month, which normally they don't, you know, so that's fun. And you are like organized, you're more organized and methodical, like with school type things, you know, you're like a good, like intellectual learner. You like to read, right? Yeah, you're a reader. So a lot of this stuff in silver is written material. So a lot of it is like you make your way through and you read it and you'll feel the energy from the channeling. But the gold is for sure like the best. If you can do the gold, go for the gold. If not, then go for the silver. And I know we'll see you in the gold soon. I totally know it. I mean, I know as Lynn questions, you know, about that for sure.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Any other questions about it, or does that make total sense?
That was great.
Yeah, yay. Okay, great. I'll look forward to seeing you over there very soon. Wonderful, wonderful. And we're very supportive. We're very accessible. You can always message me on Facebook. You can always email me, you know, once you sign up. And if you have any questions when you're going through the materials or something, you know, just reach out to me. It's not like, oh, I have to wait till the live session or I have to wait till I'm in gold. You know, just reach out. I'm here. I'm here for everybody. Like, I consider every single one of you, it's like a sacred trust to me to be your spiritual teacher and to be a catalyst for healing. I don't even want to say your healer, but like a catalyst for your healing, you know, and also a coach and a mentor. And I feel like Archangel Michael, like literally guides the people who are meant to work with us. He gives you that nudge and he helps you come up with the resources and he helps you feel in your heart, like to feel that intuitive knowingness that it's for you. So I have to do my best for every single person. That's my commitment to you. Awesome. Does anyone else have a question or want a quick check on that? Okay, so we got Joy for that. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to check in here for a couple people, and then we're going to wrap up in a little bit. God, we're like in a time warp. We're doing so much in this amount of time. This is so fantastic. Can you imagine with the guide-a-thons that are like 2-3 hours? Like, wow, it's like, oh my God, people are like floating for days after that. But we try to keep you grounded too. But you know what I mean, like at the afterglow. Let me know, anybody else, if you have a question. Okay, because I see questions from, Anil. I see questions from Bella. I see a question from Gabriella. Pia, let me know if you have a question. And everybody else. Okay, cool. So let's feel into this about abundance. And we're going to see if that's me or Archangel Michael that answers the question of what you need to know right now, what all of you guys need to know right now, especially those of you who are wanting to magnetize more abundance. So the other day in wisdom school, we got a new word. It's magnifest. Magnifest. I love this word because it's like magically manifest. It's like magnetically manifest. And it's like manifest, right? So what we talk about all the time is everything is energy and energy is everything. So what does that mean? Everything is energy. Well, we understand that intellectually. Everything is made up of energy, right? We're all cells and atoms, and we're also made up of a lot of blank space. And yet somehow we're solid. It's really pretty phenomenal, right? It's really pretty amazing. And there's a lot of space between these atoms and molecules, and yet like we have this sense of being solid. And everything is literally energy. Everything has an energy frequency. But the second half of that is even more important in a way, because the first part you already knew, that everything is energy. Energy is everything. What that means is whatever you want to shift. Like for a lot of people, abundance is really important. And, you know, I don't want to downplay the importance of that. That's a real thing. It doesn't make you greedy to want to improve your financial station in life. Having more money, speaking as a formerly really effing poor person, really poor. Okay, we lost our home. My husband and I both had bankruptcies. I grew up on food stamps. I had to help my mother pay rent. When I was 13 years old, she didn't have enough money. I went out and worked illegally, flipping burgers at White Castle. It's so funny. The boys just had, Mark and Forrest just had White Castle last night. And you can get them in the freezer section now in some grocery stores. And I was thinking back on my first job flipping White Castle burgers. Like literally, I still have a body memory because I was the one flipping the burgers. And it was like flip, 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 bun, 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 ketchup, 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 pickle, 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 top of the bun, 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 in the box, 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 box. I mean, literally 13 years old, okay? So I had, believe me, if anybody had stuff to heal about money, the subconscious beliefs and the energetic blocks about money, that was me. Tons. And I am so grateful now. We just celebrated our 6-year house anniversary just last month. 6 years of being in our dream home. Is it a mansion? No. Is it perfect for us? Yes. Do we love it even more now than when we bought it? Absolutely. I literally kiss the walls of this place because as someone who was homeless, who lost the first home we ever bought, owning our own home in the right place now, the right home, the right place, the right community, paid the right price for it, we can afford it comfortably, we are making improvements, we have our organic garden and orchard, we have our gazebo and our hot tub. I mean, it's a nice place, skylights and fireplace, and it's beautiful, it's perfect for us. It means so much to me. I will never, never take for granted how important it is to have the right home and to have a beautiful, comfortable, nice home that one can afford in the right place with the right people. I mean, all this is important. So if you're wanting to manifest your dream home, I think that might have been Gabriella. Gabriella, I want to offer you a special additional bonus if you join Wisdom School. And this is for anybody who hears this, who's joining Wisdom School because of this, as a result of this invitation, you're joining in. Send me an email and I'm going to send you my dream home manifestation kit. Okay. That's not normally like even in Wisdom School, but I've shared it so far with just like 3 other people. It's not actually been in any program. It's just my personal dream home manifestation kit. I've shared it with 3 other people, all 3 of them, and helped them manifest their dream home. I need to turn that into a program someday, like make like a little mini course just for that. But right now it's not commercially available anywhere. It's not available anywhere, not even in Wisdom School. But if you're hearing this and you need help with manifesting your dream home, I will send you that kit just as a bonus, okay? With either silver or gold in Wisdom School. So just send me an email after you enroll. Just send me an email and remind me of that, and I will send that to you, okay? It is a huge blessing to be in one's right home. With regard to abundance in general, the main problems people have are, and see how much of this resonates for you. If you join us in Wisdom School, or when you join us in Wisdom School, if you're in at one of the guide-a-thons, get in the heart seat, and I can look at your aura. I have a God-given, I'm grateful. I'm able to see, clairvoyantly see what's happening in your aura. And I can see, is it your first chakra? A lot of people have first chakra leaks. If you have a first chakra leak, what happens is you manifest money and it goes right back out again. You get a big bunch of money, like, yay, and then all of a sudden some crappy thing happens and boom, there goes the money again. If you're having that pattern in your life, you probably have a first chakra leak, and we can help you heal that in Wisdom School. A lot of other people have issues with third chakra, which is like visibility. Do you sometimes feel invisible? Do you feel like people forget you're there, or you sign up for something and your name doesn't show up on it? Or you feel like people aren't listening to you when you're speaking, or they literally bump into you. Or you just feel kind of shy and hesitant, like you're not quite ready to go for it, to all with your purpose. You don't even know maybe what your purpose is, or you have a business, you have a purpose, or whether it's a job or business, but you're not getting paid enough. You're not receiving enough money. That's third chakra stuff, okay? Another thing that could be going on is palm chakras. Palms chakras need to be open so you can receive and give more. And I was just working with a client, a one-on-one session about that this week. about the palm chakras and how important it is. And we can do that in wisdom school too. I'm going to make a note to self to do palm chakra clearing in wisdom school. Jan, remind me. Remind me we're going to do that in wisdom school. Probably one of the gold guide-a-thons to help you guys open those palm chakras, because this is where you give and receive through your palms. Palm chakras relate also to the heart and the throat, fifth chakra. So there are some ideas about what could be going on and how it can be healed. And when you heal at that energy level, energy, it is amazing how much easier it is to manifest money. It is kind of miraculous, really, and magical. It's like, and when you're not aligned and you're not open and your energy is not at the right resonance and frequency, especially with the chakras, then no matter how hard you work, no matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, it just feels frustrating. You don't really get the results, or you get like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So if you've been doing that 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or trying too hard, I guarantee you there's something going on in your energy field, dear ones, that needs to be healed. And we can absolutely help you do that. It would be my honor and joy to help you do that. So I hope that gave you some good tips about abundance and how important it is. And let me know in wisdom school in a heart seat, just ask me for an abundance energy reading, and we will do that for you at one of the guide-a-thons. Okay, absolutely, I'm happy to do that. I can spend a whole day of guide-a-thons doing that for everybody in the gold level, and some people in the silver who pop in, now and have that one. The guide-a-thon for the silver and gold, the extra guide-a-thon, that's this premium bonus for enrolling now, that's on July 5th. Don't remember the time. Actually, I think it's on our info page. I'm going to go peek at that. What time is that? That's at...
We have the guide-a-thon for June is
12 noon Pacific, July 5th. There it is. I found it in the premium bonus section. Thank you, Jan. Yeah, so it's July 5th at noon Pacific. Yeah, so I hope you can join us for that. And then in gold, you have tons and tons of opportunities to get the healings, get the readings, get the abundance energy assessment. We also can look at love. We look at health. It's whatever you need. You show up with your whole self. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask for support. And you're going to love the other students in wisdom school too. I mean, Archangel Michael and I attract beautiful human beings, like heart-centered, really striving to live consciously and to just be love, in action, and really, really supportive and positive, very, very positive. So we'll look forward to seeing some of you, lots of you in wisdom school. And thank you so much. Let's take a few minutes right now to just give thanks. Oh, Archangel Michael, thank you so much for all this incredible energy. Thank you for your truth. Thank you for, I believe you said invitation, incitation, inspiration, or something like that. Thank you for that, just being that, like, those like arrows for us, and the mirror for us, and the kick in the tush, and the cheerleader. Seeing him with pom-poms right now, that's pretty funny. And thank you for using your sword to help clear out what no longer serves us. And thank you for using your shield to help us with boundaries and protection in our auras, and the shield serves in many, many other ways, as does the sword. Thank you for gathering us to find one another. Thank you for helping us love ourselves and life and God and you more and more every day. Thank you for all that you share with us, and all that you and all the angels do for us that we're not even aware of, like the unseen, behind the scenes. And that can be SEENS as well as SCENES. We love puns, right? Thank you, God. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, Great Spirit. And I want to wish everybody a really, really joyous solstice. I want to wish those of you who are here in the US a wonderful 4th of July and a beautiful summer. And I am just so looking forward to connecting with you more in Wisdom School and at the Tribe of Light. And I am here for you. And I'm sending you love. So this is my big Mama Sage hug for all of you guys. And you can give me a hug back. You can give each other a hug back. Let's have a big group hug. Get on in here for that group hug, you. Let's have a group hug. And now turn into a self-hug, a self-love hug. You deserve it. Mwah. All right, everybody, I'm going to unmute everybody, and on the count of 3, we can say happy solstice. 1, 2, 3. Happy solstice!
Happy solstice!
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here, lots of love, everybody, and we'll get the replay up on the Tribe of Light and on my YouTube channel, so you can look for the replay in those ways. And thanks for playing with us today, and we'll see you very soon. Lots of love. Have a great rest of your day and evening. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.